How's it going? Michael Troy here, and today we are looking at Superman versus Wonder Woman. All right, so this one is really super exciting because I feel like I am familiar with a lot of these Treasury books from the past, Treasury editions. That's what they had. These big Marvel and DC came out with these like oversized versions of their comic books. A lot of times it would be reprints. Sometimes it would be like a special event, like the Superman versus Muhammad Ali, or Superman versus Spider-Man, Superman versus the Hulk. Boy, for a good guy, Superman sure seems like a creep fighting all these great people, or great heroes anyway. So naturally, they had to do Superman versus Wonder Woman. And when I say they had to, I guess by no means do they have to, but I am so glad that they did. So anyway, I've never had this before. I've never read it, and they just recently came out with this new hardcover reprint of it, and it is thankfully treasury size because this is amazing. So it is illustrated by Garcia-Lopez, the famous Jose Luis Garcia-Lopez, who is just such a staple of DC Comics, and most notably, like in the 70s, he did a lot of model sheets like this Wonder Woman. You'll see a lot of this in that Superman in the licensing and the product stuff over the years. So that's his stamp on it, and whether you know his art, you know his art. He's fantastic. Anyway, so before we go any further, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. Thanks so much, guys. And let's see. So first of all, the quality of this book is amazing. I love the finish on the paper is great. It reminds me of like storybooks from when I was little. So, this is the original credits page written by Jerry Conway, who I just thumbed through this earlier, and the writing is so fantastic. It's so like classic comic book, like there's great characterization and stuff. And then we have Jose Luis Garcia-Lopez, and Dan Adkins is his inker over Lopez's pencils. And I really love Dan Adkins' ink. This is going to sound stupid to say this, but it's reminding me of Terry Austin a little with the hatching and stuff. And so, correct me, probably, like, obviously, maybe Austin followed, Adkins, so maybe he was an influence on Terry Austin, because this did come out originally in 1978. And the letterer is Gaspar Saladino, who is John Costanza. Anyone knows that, who is a big, longtime comic book fan like I am. And Jerry Serpe, I don't know if this is the recolor or what. Please, I don't have the original version, so Wonder Heads, Wonder fans, Wonder Brothers, tell me in the comments. But the coloring looks great. I love the coloring. I think it's so good. It looks just like classic comic book coloring, and this is already starting out good. We got this great double-page spread of Superman. Apparently, the story is a lost tale from World War II, and Wonder Woman and Superman cross paths, and so he sees these robotic kamikazes. And I love this here too, because okay, so this is a Japanese submarine, and there's little notes from the editor. This is translated from Japanese, courtesy of Jerry, as if the writer took the Japanese dialogue and translated it for us. I love little touches like that. That's what's fun about like editor notes from books in the 70s and the 80s. They sort of guided the ship, and no pun intended. But let's see, what does he say here? Oh, just the way they talk is hysterical, because he says, what does he say? By the honor of my ancestors. And he goes, it is the one known as Superman-san. So I highly doubt that's what they call him in Japan, but we'll go with it. So here's Lois Lane. She's there with Superman, or she came there with Clark Kent to cover this story, and he ditched her for obvious reasons, and she's totally bitching about him, and I love it. It's fantastic characterization. I didn't realize, well, I guess they always did kind of play up what disdain Lois had for Clark. I wonder, that's such a handsome, classic Superman face. I love this costume. This is like, I think the best version of the costume, in my opinion. You know, it looks very much like the one Christopher Reeve wore and Superman. This is good here. So we're introducing Wonder Woman, and very disturbingly, since this is 2021, people, so there's these like Nazi group like trying to pull shenanigans outside of the White House, and there's Wonder Woman to take care of business, and we have another beautiful double page spread to introduce the character. And there's so many great pages in here like this, just like big characters all over the pages. We're getting some great superhero action here, along with the an appearance by Albert Einstein. That's a cameo I wasn't expecting. This is around the time the TV show was out, so there's Diana Prince looking very much like Linda Carter as Diana Prince in the TV show. Yeoman, is that what her name was? I'm revealing my ignorance here, people. Let's see, the Baron and the Samurai. I've been loving these double page spreads. This art is just like leaping off the page at me. I feel like I'm like 8 years old again looking at this. This is so much fun. What a great character. I feel like I remember seeing him in Who's Who in the DC universe, and that's probably my only interaction with this character. There has to be something wrong politically with this. The PC was non-existent. So not only is this 1978, but it's a story from World War II, so they refer to the Japanese as the Japs and all that kind of stuff, so be prepared for that, but, it's definitely a sign of the times. It's not too egregious, so, oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. I love when, I love that she's going down the elevator shaft dressed as Diana Prince. I love this Diana Prince. It's making me want to watch the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV show, and here she is on Paradise Island. And I just love this. It looks just like a little, slice of Club Med or something like that. Anyway, is that her mother? I always am a sucker for a blonde Hippolyta. Why not? Why do you have to look like your parents? Another great double page spread. I mean, this is showdown for real. I mean, this is epic. This is so much fun. What a great classic, like... I mean, come on, you just don't get action like this anymore. And she is not holding back. I mean, they are really going for it. Stick around to the end because the back cover is hilarious. Or fast forward to the end so you can see it either way. I want to show it to you guys. That is great. Oh my gosh, it's my dream to like collect original art. And could you imagine owning the original page to Jose Luis Garcia-Lopez, Wonder Woman punching Superman's lights out as he flies across. We've got the invisible jet. I mean, there's so much great stuff going on. Who needs Batman versus Superman? Let's do a Wonder Woman versus Superman movie. I really like the chemistry between Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill. And, well, I guess they're doing the Trinity, allegedly, so that would be the big three, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, so I'll take that. I really like the actors that they have going on in the DCEU right now. I just wish they would treat them right, or I should say a little better. Maybe that's their chance to do it, so I'm gonna give them another chance, because it's been hit or miss, and the hits have been good. I've enjoyed it. Can you believe this, guys? Like, what a fun, I mean, this is just classic superhero action. This thick is 72 pages long, and it's kind of just nonstop fun and action. Gorgeous art. I love, if this is a recolor, I don't know if they just remastered it. I think that might be the case. I'll have to research that. Or please, leave it in the comments. I'd love to know. But, it just looks great. It's so appropriate for the time and the art style. Oh my gosh. What a great perspective shot of it really had a lot, and with 72 pages, it's totally understandable, and with the scope of the story, like Superman versus Wonder Woman, you're going to want a lot of great, pages, and that is how you end an epic tale, people. I mean, look at that. And then, of course, you have FDR in the end, because why wouldn't you? This is supposedly World War II epic tale, and Wonder Woman got the last word, as she should. So that was great about the creators here, Jerry Conway and Jose Luis Garcia-Lopez, and Joe Orlando apparently was the editor. So I love this book. I think it's so great. I promised you to show you the back cover. And I don't know what it is, why, if I just have a weird mind or whatever, but the straight plane of Wonder Woman's back and just her, like, shoving her fingers in Superman's face is killing me. I think it's hysterical. Anyway, you guys, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Joaquin Phoenix. Thanks so much for watching. I'll bring you some more later, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.